Hello everybody, this is Sonya and I am in Australia and I am on here now today to do a Sonya Sunday stitching thing. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of, I've been making these pages, as you know, that come out of the book that I did, and I'm actually having a hidden giveaway and these are going to be part of the prize. Okay, and I'll be drawing that in a couple of days time. So I thought I might, I've had a lot of questions from people about different things. Okay, so let's first, before I get started, some of them to do with what I was doing last week. Let me see, what was we doing last week? Hang on, I've got it here somewhere. I did the envelope, didn't I? Yes, I did the envelope that was in the page. It's here in this piece here. So I made this envelope, right, and I actually finished putting, I just put those two flowers on, so that was my finished piece for it. Okay, now so I've had a few questions from people and on different videos, but I think I might just do a little bit of a answer a few for you before I get started here today. Now let me see, I wrote them down. The stamp that I used, this took a long time, sorry. Now the stamp I used, actually, I think it was Lee might have asked me where I got it, Lee Redmond, and I bought it from, this is it here, I bought it from Craft Online, and I suppose it's up to you whether you cut it out yourself, but I decided to leave it in the full piece, and then when I stamp it, I can cut them out later. You see, the images, I can cut them out later, and then if you did want to use it all at once, well, you can. So, and I've just mounted that on one of these pieces that I got from Reject Shop in Australia here. I think you get 3 pieces with one handle on it, and then I just used other things for handles so I wouldn't have to keep moving this one, because it actually comes off and you can replace it, and I just put it on some tape. It works okay. I mean, I'm not doing expert stamping or anything, but putting it on this seems to work all right. I suppose you're meant to put them on a block, I don't know, but this works all right for me. So that's where I got that stamp from. Now the die cut things that I bought online, I was supposed to retry them, wasn't I? Because I got a few good people were telling me how I can fix and make it work better, and I was going to do that so I could show you that, because that's written on my piece of paper, but I didn't do that, and I'm so sorry. And but I will do that one day for us, so we can come back and have a look at that. And also a lady asked me about lace journals or lace books. She wanted to know what their origin was or what you do with them and so forth. Now, I don't have one at the moment. I have made them and I have gifted them out, so I don't have one to show you. But the lace book, in some cases, people put all their laces into a book, you know, just put a nice picture and just put all the laces in, and I think it's because they really like them, to look at them, to keep them, or to give out to somebody. The journals will be more like something that's got a pocket and a tag spots in there and journaling spots in there for people to actually write in. So therefore, if you've got this sort of thing like I have here, I would have, if this was going to be a lace book, it's got lace in it, of course, a journal, I mean, you would leave that spare, you would have a spare piece here, you would have your envelope in a page somewhere, and then people can just open that and put little secrety bits in there, and it'll have journaling spots on it. There's a lot of people on here that's made them and done them, and I know I always say I'm going to put a link down below this, and I promise you I will try and send you to see some of the ones that people have done, because I don't have one, and not looking at making one at the moment because I've got a few other things that I'm trying to get myself sorted into doing, and I'm really proud of myself because I've been working on my room. I have actually got a space here that I'm sitting at the table, and the pile is not as high as it was, and I've tidied back up behind me here. I've got it all going along bit at a time, so I'm really pleased with that. But I've got enough room now so I can come on here and do my bits and pieces. Now, I did a video on this. This is a flourish, okay? Now, this is not a lot to do with what it has today, because this is where I've got something in here I want to show how to make. Now, the fabric flourish is just made out of pieces of fabric, and it's just fastened together so people can come along and take out what they want to use out of it, including the fabric. Okay, so I've put all this stuff into here. This could be, some sort of thing that, anyway, I won't say anything else about it. I just wanted to show you how I made these buttons, because the lady asked me how I made the buttons, so I wanted to put that on there today. I wanted to make you some buttons and show you how I did those, because she said she liked this, and I just wanted to. But I just have a quick flip through here and just show you. Just put pages in, you put bits and pieces in there that they can use. They just take it off and use it on their work. I might send out one to somebody. I'm actually doing a parcel up for someone at the moment. It's taken me a long time. I have to get something put together, and I can't. I'm looking for the piece of stuff that I'm going to do to put it together. Ah, dear. But anyway, it'll all work out, because I'll find it. I'll find what I need. But anyway, looks a bit better when you first do it. Okay. So now I want to show you how to make that button. Now, the buttons, see, can be used on anything, and they're not hard to make at all, because they're just made out of fabric. And it obviously is quite. Obviously we make a lot of things out of fabric, don't we? We do. So I'm going to use a bit of calico, I think, today on that, because of course I would. I'm a calico person, me. I have got a piece here, because I've got a couple of bits there. That's got a bit of writing on that one. I've got a bit of calico, but I'm thinking I might try to make one with a bit of this. Now, when I say the heavier fabric too, I think was going to look really good. So let's try. I have been collecting up all these beautiful pieces of furniture stuff. What I need to do is make sure that my cutting thing like this, what is it called again? Crocodile will go through it, and I think that will, because it's pretty good thing. Okay, so now I've got these at the moment. I should probably just say to you, well, you can cut out any size you want, and I will do a smaller one to start after, but I'm going to just do one of these bigger ones here, and all you've got to do, of course, is just cut out your pieces of material. And I might I don't know whether putting a piece on it that decorated it is a good idea or not. Because then you can't see the holes properly in it. Well, you can, but then it doesn't really look like a button. So all you need to start with is a couple of circles. And the reason I've got this felt here, because I thought that would be really good as a padding. It's something very thin. I bought this to put on the back of my flowers, but you know what? It can come in handy for anything, can't it? So I'll put it on the back of these, back and front. Because I don't think you'll need more than that, because this is a very thick piece of fabric that I'm using. Anything that's linen or something, and that's what this is, off a curtain. Furnishing fabrics, they usually call it. You make curtains or something out of. Cover the cushions cover your chairs. So you want that one to go that way, and that one to go that way. And do you think that's thick enough? I do. Now, I didn't get the hot glue gun going today because I just didn't feel like burning myself. I don't know. I just didn't feel like that today. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to make a couple of buttons. Now, I don't know about sticking. I suppose I can put it in the middle. I reckon that'll go through there after a while when it's dry. I won't do the holes until it's dry. Now, as you can see, this is pretty easy. But then again, you know, you just need to, the idea to come to you, or, you know, to get there is what needs to happen. You've got to get the idea, don't you? Come, sit up there, that's nice. Yeah. The glue pot always tips over for me. Now, a little bit of fraying is usually pretty good, I think. You know, it gives it a rougher look and texture. Okay, so there. Now, if you wanted to actually use this on something and make it a usable button, you could probably cover them with some sort of fabric thing. Like, what would we do? I don't know. There might be some sort of spray or something that you could put on it just to make it a bit more sturdy. I'm not gonna put holes in that just yet. I'll just put another one together because I wanted to see what it would look like if I made it out of something like this that's got the writing on it. This is a piece of fabric that I was really lucky to buy when Spotlight first opened here. No, well, not here, but in a town close by. And I was really excited about this piece of fabric. Now I'm going to start in the middle. Oh, hang on. No, I'll come over here. Oh, dear, if my stomach makes noises, I'm terribly sorry. I really don't think I'm hungry. It probably thinks I am. I don't know what time it is. I don't really worry about that until I feel like I need to go and do something before I faint, I suppose. Oh dear. I made one day, you know, last week, and I kept doing this too, and it's really weird because I don't think I've been having tummy problems before, which is when I come on here. So I was making growling noise. Now I'm going to do, you know what, I'm going to stick a couple of these felt bits. Now these felt bits I bought because they cost me not very much, $1, $2, not very much, and there was 100. And I thought, gee, I'll be able to make some flowers and put that on the back of them, won't I? So let's get another piece here. I thought, well, that'll be fun. And just cut around there. I'm going to buy some more. I'm going to get some smaller ones. I suppose I could have cut them out, but you know what? Sonya didn't feel like doing that. You could cut them out with your what's the name machine, your big shots or whatever else you've got that will cut through it. I could have did this with my scan and cut if it wasn't under all that stuff over there. It will be out of there soon, don't you worry. And then I will use it. But see, not everybody's got one of those, so I can't be showing you how to do something if I'm going to use technology, can I? I need to do it with, I don't know why I wanted to scan and cut, just because everyone else had one, I suppose. Oh, well, I did want it, and it is good, and I will use it. I just don't use it that much, but I did use it. I've cut out a lot of things with it. Now we're going to do two of these together, make it a bit thicker. I want it to be a bit thicker. So I'm going to put two of those ones. They're not exactly the same size. Look at that. Never mind. Maybe I haven't even got it stuck on there straight. That might be the trouble. Now I do have one of those leather punch things. I don't know, I think it's over there in the drawer, because I don't use that since I got this other one, and it would go through all this, so I hope my crocodile goes through here. I'll cry if it doesn't, won't I? You know, that won't be a very good thing. Look at that, that's a neat button, isn't it? That's very neat. Now you can put something around there, like a bit of, get a bit of a texture colour. You can put a bit of, I suppose you could put a bit of pencil, because I haven't got my textures either. If you want to colour in this, that's working a bit. Put some ink on it of some sort. But you could colour that if you wanted to. It's up to you whether you want to colour it in. Hang on a minute, I've got a bit of this. I've got one of these here. I think this is supposed to be a flesh colour. It says, well, that's what I thought I bought it as, but I don't think it is. I think it's more orange. I'm not going to daub that on there, let's see. It is a bit of an orange, isn't it? Look. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Looks a nice look. It'll work okay. Actually, we've got a nice sunshiny day here today. Oh dear, I'm so excited. I have been grizzling for 6 months, must be, because of the winter time. And I know all you poor people out there are going to get all cold now. And all them poor people over in Florida, all that hurricane thing or whatever it is, cyclones, whatever they're called, attacking your homes. I hope you're all right. So that's you can't really see the white on that one, and plus it still really goes okay with that. This doesn't look too bad. I could probably leave it like that though, because I want it to have that sort of look. Now, a while ago I tried out the holes on these to see which one, because I couldn't remember. I'm just going to poke this piece of fabric through there. I couldn't remember how big it was going to look, you see. Well, you know, for the size of this, I wanted to know how big it was going to be. Now, to get the centre, you can eyeball that, I imagine. Imagine you could eyeball that. Why would I get another pin? I've got one here. Let me see. That looked like the middle to me. Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close to the middle. Okay. Now, do I need to make a spot, or can I just do this? It's up to you, I suppose, whether you want to make a spot. Actually, you know what? If I put it up, that's as far over as that. No, it's not. This comes down a bit, doesn't it? Make it go back so I can... How do you do that? Oh, look, slides. Come on. Yeah, well, it went that way. Slide. I don't want to break it. Oh, nice. Come on, move. That one there's way back here. How did that get there? Sonya. Sorry about this. Oh, I done it. Of course, I nearly jammed my fingers, but I've done it. Now, I'm going to eyeball that for the centre, about there, I think. Not the centre, but the end bit. And then I'm going to just cut him through there like that. Then I've got a button. It's a crazy button, but it's a button. Look at that. Is it cool? I love it. I think it's beautiful. I'm going to put a bit of string through that and use it for something. Now I'll try this one. This one's got a bit more through it because it's got the two pieces of... God, this thing is amazing, isn't it? Oh, look. Centre button. How's that? Okay. So that's how you make your buttons. Now, and therefore you can put them in that book as well. I've been asked to do more embellishing things like my envelope that I did. Don't know if I've got an idea on that for the time being, but I will definitely, you know, do something for you. I'm going to make a smaller one. I'm going to cut a little tiny circle here because I want to make a smaller one. I'm just going to eyeball this too, because when you're making a fabric button, nobody said it had to be absolutely perfectly round, did they? We do our very best anyway, because when I said that and giggled, it went all sideways, didn't it? Does that look the same size? Let me see. No, one bit's a bit bigger than the other. And then I'll need something for the centre, because you need at least two or three things in the inside of it. It's a rustic button, whatever you want to call it. I'll use a bit more of this one, but better measure it. Get them all the same. Okay. I've been having a lovely time doing a spot of sewing, as in embroidery, which once I get it finished, what I'm doing, I'll show you. Because I've been trying not to stress out about me messy sewing room anymore, because now to me, I've been through nearly everything in here, and it's tidy and it's in places, and it's all got to be put away, of course, still, but I've still got to throw away, get rid of, give whatever to some people for whatever I'm going to do with them. So I'm going to still be doing that. So we're going to put these here together. Come here, you. Make a smaller button. I'm going to glue over my finger. That's what I do. So I rub that, press that right down nicely. That's sitting out. It doesn't matter. I'm going with that look. I want that. I'm liking that. I'm not gonna be too judgmental over that for myself. Okay, you see, push him on there like that, and he has a bit of got sticky. Lots of sticky. Dimension, you know, and interest in this around the edge, and I can't stick that thing on there now to make a hole because it's too sticky, so I'm going to have to leave that for a second. Now, so these ones turned out pretty good, I think. Calico ones look just as nice too. Is that what was in the book, the calico ones? I think so. Well, that was like a calico one, see, and just put a bit of string through it. So that was what that one is. It's a bit thicker than the calico. Was still a bit of ribbon that I used on that one. Okay, now what I was going to do, I'm just going to have a peep at the time and see how our time's going here, and see what sort of time we got. Well, we've got 20, we're up to 20 minutes, so we've only got 10 minutes left, so I think I might just come back in a couple of seconds, and then I can make the thing on this, and I can show you what I'm going to do with some of these anyway, with one or two of the little ones. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, bye-bye.